What's going on, and welcome back. So man, we have been doing a lot on this channel with my 2016 Mustang GT Project Stepchild, but today I've got a little treat for the Chevy lovers out there. Today we're going to take the 73 Nova LS swap out for a wide open throttle pull for the tuner. He wants to see the wide open throttle pull, and he wants to see the current tune of the car. So without delay, we're gonna get into it. Let's go do this pull. Let's get the car warmed up, and let's see what she'll do. Alright, so if you are new to the channel, this is our 73 Nova with a 5.3 liter LM7 engine. The car has been running very well. We do have a Holley Terminator X engine management system on this car. So it's really cool how this works. It is self-learning. It doesn't like fully self-learn. You still got to tune it in a bit, but it is self-learning, so that's why the tuner wants to see what the current tune looks like. So not only do we send him a data log, but we're also going to send him the current tune because he wants to see what the computer is doing, you know, by itself. So let's get this car cranked up, let's get it warmed up, and let's go make this pull. So it has been a while since we've done any content with this car, so I feel that it's only proper that we do a cold start because it's been a while since you guys have heard this car run. So man, let's get this thing fired up. She should fire up right away. She's been doing pretty good about that. And there's the Dakota digital gauges, still working very nicely. Here we go. Oh yeah, she fires right up. Alright, so hopefully you guys can hear me good. We're going to take the car down the road, get her warmed up, and make that pull. See how smooth she runs. It has been a minute since I've driven this car, so it's a good way for me to kind of judge how well the car is doing and running, because it's been a while. So you know, I'm a little more, I guess, you know, sensitive to how the car acts and does. So I guess you could say something like that. After you haven't driven something for a while, you know, you pick up on everything typically. So we'll see how this goes. The engine seems to be running really smooth. You know, once we got this figured out, if you guys remember back when I was having issues, you know, with how the car was running, and I changed the spark plugs, and it like cleared up tremendously on how, you know, how well this car run. It cleared up very well. So yeah, ever since then, I mean, this engine runs really smooth. It's a nice cruiser. I'm a Ford guy, I'm a Mustang guy, but I mean, I like driving this car. It's a really cool car. Alright, so we got the data logging started, and here we go. I'm just gonna let the car shift on its own. There we go, captured the first data log with the 73 Nova. Hope there's not too much wind in here, and messing with this microphone. Yeah, she scratched second gear. I don't know if that picked up on camera, but little second gear scratch. That was pretty cool. Go down, turn around, and maybe give it one more stab. Play around a little bit. I will say the steering has really smoothed out in this car, as far as, you know, the feel of the steering. I don't know if you guys remember way back, we did a modification to the power steering pump, which reduces the pressure because the older gearboxes apparently don't fare too well with the higher pressures of the pumps, you know, of today. So we did that mod to reduce the pressure, and steering, it felt a little jerky at times, but now it is like super smooth. It feels really good, actually. Just want to throw that little tidbit in there. Just different things I'm noticing about the car, because like I said, I haven't driven it in a while. Pulled it in and out of the shop, stuff like that. But yeah, Miss Nova Castile, she's been doing all the driving on it, so she's been putting some miles on it. Let's see what we can do here. Make a little pull. Shift it manually. See what happens. So we're gonna start in second gear just to do a little wide open throttle pull. See how she feels. Little shift to third gear there. This transmission is on it, I'm telling you. This thing shifts nice. It's crisp. So yeah, big shout out to Cameron's Torque Converter Services in Columbia, South Carolina. I think they did very well on this transmission. And if you guys remember back again on the transmission not shifting through all the gears, we did resolve that. So we've got all three gears now, and it shifts great, and this transmission is on time. But there you have it. First wide open throttle pull in the 73 Nova that I'm aware of. Maybe Miss Nova Castile has done wide open throttle pulls, and I don't know about it. There is a certain stretch of road in Mexico that she likes to drive on, so I don't know, this may not have been the actual first wide open throttle pull, but the first one that's datalogged anyway. So, but yeah, man, I like the car. The car is really fun to drive. It really seems to pick up the power as the RPMs increase, getting like over 3,000 RPM. And I think that's the camshaft. I'm pretty sure that is the camshaft in the intake. It's gonna make power in the higher RPM. So that's really when you're gonna feel it, and when this car will begin to be fun is in that upper RPM range. So, but overall, I mean, the car is running great. It's running really smooth. The power steering, like I said, is smoothed out. The engine is smooth when driving. So yeah, I got no complaints here. And we'll get this log sent over to the tuner and see what he says about it. Hopefully he says everything looks good. You know, if anything, maybe a couple tweaks to the tune, I don't know. We'll see what he says. But overall, in my opinion, it's running very well. A lot better than it was before. Like I said, before we changed the spark plugs. I mean, I couldn't believe that made that much of a difference, but it did. So that's one to keep in the old memory banks. And if you know you need to change the plugs, and just go ahead and change them. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. A little ride along with me as I'm logging these 73 Nova. And yeah, it's a good time. It's a little warm out here, so the other thing we're going to get into today that I'll be filming, release the video later, will be the AC. I've got to get the AC working on this car because, man, it is not getting colder. It's summertime now, so got to get it working. But anyway, hope you like this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. and we'll see you on the next one.